Hey, what's up everyone, Ollie here. So Samsung sent over one of their QLED 8K TVs for me to test out, so let's get into it. So I have the Samsung Q950TS, which is a 65-inch QLED 8K HDR TV. I also have the Samsung Q900T soundbar, which is capable of delivering 7.1.2 surround sound. Setting up the TV was actually fairly simple, but it's definitely a two-man job as it's over 30 kilos with the stand. They also include a wall mount, which is convenient, so you don't have to buy your own separate wall mount. Something I really liked about this TV was the fact that they moved all of the ports to a separate box called the One Connect. The One Connect box houses all of the ports you'll need, such as HDMI, USB, Ethernet, and various cable and satellite connections. This also means that you only need to connect one cable to the TV, and that cable itself is actually super thin. It makes it ideal for people who want to mount their TV to the wall. No need to keep reaching around the back of the TV to plug cables in, you just connect up to the One Connect box. The One Connect box has 4 HDMI ports, the third one supports eARC, and the fourth one has a gaming symbol below it, indicating that this is where you'll want to plug in any next-gen consoles that you might have. The TV actually comes with 2 remotes, a standard black remote that you'd expect with most TVs, but there's also the Samsung Smart Remote, which looks awesome. It has a minimalist style look to it and it really adds to the premium aesthetic. Once I had the TV set up, the main thing that blew me away was the design of it. I actually think this might be one of the best looking TVs I've ever seen. It has a completely squared off design with a metal frame. The metal frame itself also has very small little holes which just adds to the design. Really gives it an expensive, luxurious look to it. The bezels are also some of the thinnest I've ever seen. It is nearly an edge-to-edge display. It's absolutely incredible and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. If you had this wall mounted on a black painted wall, for example, it would blend in so well when watching movies with the lights off. With it being an 8K TV, coming across 8K content isn't all that easy, but this TV does have deep learning algorithms to upscale any content you might be watching in real time. It will recreate the image texture, edge definition, and level of detail at a much higher resolution. It also means it's very future-proof as more and more 8K content becomes available. When you do find 8K content though, it is absolutely glorious. I was able to find a bunch of 8K videos on YouTube and they look incredibly sharp. When watching the shot of New York from the sky, you can get close enough to see people on the ground and you can also see into office windows. It's an amazing experience. This TV also has a bunch of sensors in it so it can adapt to the environment that you have it set in. It will automatically adjust the brightness so that it's super bright in the day and then it will lower the brightness in the night so that it's not straining on the eyes. There's also an anti-reflective coating that actually works really well, I found. I have it set up in quite a bright room with quite large windows and yeah, I have no problem viewing any content on it. Very useful when you're watching or playing games in bright rooms. Samsung have their own smart TV OS called Tizen. When working in conjunction with the content processor in the TV, it works really well. I have no issues zipping around the UI, switching between apps and changing any settings. It also supports all of the apps that you would expect, such as Netflix, Prime Video and Disney+. You can also control the TV via voice. You can choose between Bixby, Alexa and Google Assistant. Makes it super easy to do whatever you want without actually having to mess with any buttons. If you're like me and love to watch a lot of sports, watching football especially looks fantastic. With it being QLED, it's perfect when watching in the day because of how bright it gets, and of course it will upscale any content that you're watching. So watching football, watching players run around the pitch and stuff like that, it just looks so much sharper. When it comes to gaming, if you have a next-gen gaming console, this TV is a fantastic choice. It has a dedicated HDMI 2.1 port, which is perfect for next-gen consoles. It also has a dedicated game mode, which will reduce input lag, ideal for any sort of gaming. It works great from my experience playing a bunch of games on it. I've had no problems with any sort of input lag. I think it's fantastic. The gaming experience on this TV is truly incredible when combined with the soundbar. I like to alternate between the soundbar and the headset depending on the game, but when using the soundbar, it gives you an incredible experience, especially when you feel the bass coming from the subwoofer. Seriously, this TV has blown me away in the design, in the experience. It's just a fantastic 8K TV. Now that I'm spending more time at home, obviously, it's just great to know that I have a TV that's basically on the cutting edge of technology. It just adds even further to the experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.